Yo, what's going on, guys? It's non-reality, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to get the Ator's shoes. Now the Ator's shoes is the newest of the fallen god armors. You have the Libresca, the actual fallen god armor, the Dawn gloves, and then you will have the Ator shoes. So how do we get the items needed for the Ator shoes? So super simple, like all the other items. First of all, you need to start with either a Uragan shoes or the other shoes that are escaping me the name of them, the Muskin shoes. You need one of these, and you need to enhance it to Caphras level 10 by putting Caphras into the shoes. Once you get to level 10, you are set to then farm what you need for the Ator shoes. And there are now two spots in the game where you can actually farm the flame that you need for the Ator shoes. The first one is Darkseeker's Reach, or Darkseeker's Retreat. We have the embers and the flame here. Now this spot honestly is the worst of the two. It wasn't too terrible on start when it first released, but now it's a bit worse. They did some updates and the flame per hour got a lot lower, at least for me personally. So this is the first spot, although this is the spot you're going to be grinding if you have a little bit less gear. Don't really worry about the DP requirement. It's kind of not an issue, but if you have any questions about the spot, I do have a guide on it. And then for the second spot, we have the Highlands. Now the Highlands is the harder of the two spots, but I heard it does drop a lot more embers. I grinded it for like a few hours to make my video, which if you have any questions on the spot, I also have a video for this one as well. And I didn't get any embers, but obviously you could just get unlucky there. I heard the spot's actually pretty decent for embers along with the flame. But yeah, basically you're going to grind these two spots. Once you get 100 embers like I have right here. Oh yeah, also quickly want to mention that you can actually pre-order embers. This is the only flame that you can actually pre-order embers for. And they actually do fill pretty often. I usually get like one a day. I honestly didn't grind the flame much just because I didn't really like the grind spots. I kind of just pre-ordered most of the flames throughout like the couple months that the spot's been out, and I grinded a few, but I mostly did pre-orders, did it the lazy way. But yeah, once you do then get 100 embers, we are simply going to heat up the embers and it will turn into a flame of resonance. So once we get this flame of resonance any second now, we'll just do this for a second. So once you get the flame of resonance, you are going to want to go over to this person right here, or this area, Atesahara, and you will see a person, there we go, flame of resonance, sitting on a rock just like this. Now we want to make sure you have on all of your quests. So if you look at the bottom here, you can like turn off and on your quests. You want to make sure all of your quests are on, and then you want to make sure you have the C10 Uragans and the flame of resonance in your inventory. And then as you see, that popped up right there. And all you have to do is super simple. Now you don't have to complete any of the new main quests. They did add that at the beginning, but then they got rid of it. So you're going to click crafting Ator shoes right there. And if you have the muskins, it will be the evasion ones. You click accept. And then from there, you basically just turn in the two items like so, and you get yourself the Ator shoes. Now, like I do with all of my videos, I am going to be enhancing the Ator shoes at least a little bit, just so I can show you guys how I like enhancing the Ator shoes. Now we got to remember that with the Fallen God armors, your first two enhancements you are going to be doing completely without cron stones. You're basically just going to keep going for that duo. It's going to fail back down, but you're just going to keep going for the duo over and over until you end up getting it, because it is the most efficient, or the most cost efficient for this enhancement armor slash armor. I don't know why it puts you up here when you teleport. There we go, all the way down. I'm just gonna go over near a repair person just in case I do end up needing to repair. Surely I know where the repair person is over here. I'm pretty sure it is up over here or something like that. Don't actually know. Let's check real quick. These new cities are a bit confusing. They have NPCs spread out all over the place. There we go, right here. Okay, so now to enhance the Ator shoes, we are going to be needing the item that is called Flawless Chaotic Blackstone. You need these for all of the Fallen God armors. It's super simple. You buy a sharp, you buy a hard, you have massive pure magic from just playing the game, and then you have Caphras stones 10. So basically you can buy 3 of the 4 items. The fourth one you should already have just from grinding the game and hopefully not selling them. I just have a ton of these saved up from thousands of hours of grinding. But yeah, once you have all those, you're just going to heat them up and you're going to make this item. Now, once you have the item and everything, we're going to put this here, and So basically what we're going to do, this is personally what I like doing. I like using an 80 or a 60. This is obviously depending on what kind of stacks you have, sort like what kind of stacks you have. As you can see, 60% is 12 and 80% is 16. So personally, I'm going to go for an 80% just to see if we can hit it. Now, I'm only going to go until this runs out. So if it runs out right now, we're just done. But I would like to show you my duo as well. So let's try to get this here. Fail. And as you can see, it does use 30 durability every fail. Another fail, and the last one, and another fail. So sadly didn't get the duo, but basically you just enhance it from base. So as you can see, it's at base. It doesn't have like any sort of name on it. You're going to be enhancing it to desperate, and then from there you're going to go to distorted. And if you go to desperate and you fail, you go back down to base and you have to go back up desperate again. It is a bit of a cycle and it can take a while, but trust me, it is the best and efficient way to actually do this instead of cronning it from desperate to distorted. And then once you get to distorted, anything past that, feel free to cron. Don't raw tap that stuff. You definitely want to cron this stuff. But until you get to distorted, just keep raw tapping it. Sooner or later, it will go, and you'll thank yourself in the long run that you didn't use a ton of crons for distorted. But yeah, hopefully this video did help you guys learn a little bit more about the Ator shoes. And if it did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.